Hi, I'm Rob Johnstone, Editor-in-Chief of the Woodworkers Journal magazine. Today we're going to further explore how laser engraving can enhance woodworking. This time we're going to take a photographic image and laser engrave it onto a piece of hardwood. This puppy here is Tess, Queen of the Pheasants. So let's see how we go about putting her image on a piece of wood. For this first attempt, we started with a simple JPEG image and then put a decorative framer on the picture. If you have experience with laser engravers, you could probably jump right to the material that you wish to use for your completed piece. But I recommend running the whole program on scrap material first. Once you've tested the image on your scrap lumber, all it takes is a button push or two to start the final process. After some trial and error, we set the machine to full power on the laser and told it to run at 100% speed. While most people would not find buying a laser engraving machine simply for hobby purposes to be a practical investment, for example, the machine that we've been loaned for these videos costs around $25,000. There are ways to include this technology in your woodworking. There are laser engraving services that you can send your panels to for a fee, but even more exciting to me are the various community shops around the country in which you can timeshare on the machines. It's a great way to take advantage of what lasers can do for you. Laser engraving an image is not particularly tricky, but it did take us a few tries to get it right. And one tip that I found to be true, after the engraving process is done, a light hand sanding with 320 grit paper removed smoke soot and popped the image considerably. Another tip, if you're considering trying out this technology, sand the hardwood very smooth and then put a light coat of shellac or lacquer on the wood before you engrave it. Then, when you're done, do the light sanding I talked about, followed by a clear finish of your choice. Materials matter in regard to successful laser engraving. We chose a light colored wood for this effort. In this case, the curly soft maple provided a great color contrast for the burned image. But we found that the curly grain actually detracted a bit from the image. The flame-grained figure, when it was finished, created some unintended highlights that confused your eye as you were looking at the final product. In retrospect, a less dramatic grain figure might have been better. These first few experiments using Epilogue's laser engraving machine have sparked an interest here at the Woodworkers Journal to learn more about the potential of the technology. By coming up with the ideas and making them happen, we've learned some great lessons and had a lot of fun. Our next attempt will be trying to figure out how to both engrave and then cut out a set of checkers at the same time. They will be used on the checkerboard we've made in our first video. It should be interesting. So that's how easy it is to take a photographic image and engrave it onto a piece of hardwood. We added a decorative frame and it came out very nicely, I think. So enhancing woodworking using a laser engraver. Thanks for watching and keep on making sawdust.